So I'm Lily. I bought this house through the Domovo shared ownership scheme. I'm actually not a first-time buyer. I previously had a house on the open market. Due to a relationship breakup, I needed a place by myself. So this house and the shared ownership scheme enabled me to stay on the market. So it's been a really beneficial scheme to keep my independence, essentially. In terms of the actual buying process through Domovo, it was really straightforward. I could only purchase 35% of this property. That's because that's what the previous owner was selling. So I could actually technically have afforded more of that, and ideally that would have been my preference. Because it's a resale, you can only buy what they're selling. But Domovo were very reassuring in that I was allowed to staircase and buy more shares at any point that I wanted to after the sale. So I know a lot of housing associations have kind of limit. You have to have lived in the property for a year or so, and you have to staircase at least 25%, etc. But Domovo, you were allowed to staircase immediately if you wanted to, so that was very attractive. Customer service was great. Every time I had a question, they were very quick at getting back, and they were very good at communicating with my solicitor and with this seller's solicitor. So that was a huge bonus, because obviously I was kind of going through a breakup at the time and coming off a different mortgage. So the fact that the whole selling process and buying process of this house went so smoothly just made it so much better for me, and it gave me so much to look forward to. It's been a big learning curve living by myself for the first time, but it's been amazing in terms of helping me on the next part of my life. The house itself is great. I haven't really had to do much to it at all. Luckily the previous owner really looked after it, kept it to a really great standard, which has made my whole experience great as well, because I've barely done anything to it, just a few of my own touches, maybe a few bits of paint here and there and pictures, etc. Summer is my favourite time here because it gets so much sun. I think spending time in the garden and the kitchen. Houseplants, love it here. They used to die in my previous house because it was so dark, but for some reason they're thriving here. And I guess I am as well. The whole process, especially with Domovo, from start to finish, has been hiccup free, and I've really enjoyed it, and I love living in this house.